back again. Yesterday there was some chaotic game at the Stadium of Light. It happens between Sunderland versus Coventry, and this game. It was a game of mind games between these two sides that are fighting for the playoff to face Sheffield United in the final at Wembley. And it happened that the first leg, Sunderland went to Coventry and beat them 2-1. So on the return leg, there's a bit of history behind this their rivalry. They are not in one city. They are just like 200 and something miles apart. But apparently there's a rivalry between them, and I'll break into that for you in a minute. So the return leg, they played at Stadium of Light, which Sunderland knew that Coventry, they have a weapon of beating teams. They've been weaponizing using the long throw, and before the game we saw some pictures on the social media circulating that Sunderland have put in some measures to stop them from doing their long throw-ins by bringing the advertising balls closer to the pitch. And as we all know, Stadium of Light is a stadium that has got a bit of space between the fans and then the running tracks. So they decided to bring the advertising board closer to the pitch to stop Coventry players from doing their long throw. And eventually the game, Coventry scored. They were leading 1-0, and on aggregate it was 2-2. So it went to extra time. As I was watching this game, it was more intense. So I was in my circles of waiting to watch penalties, because I like watching penalties, especially when my team is not involved. So I took my bean downstairs to put in escape. By the time I came, boom, there was a goal. And everywhere it was riots, absolute chaos at the Stadium of Light, with the fans jubilating, the emotions echoing around the stadium. I couldn't watch the goal itself until this morning.
Lafayette
socials.
takes the corner.
Ballard!
Yeah!
Last minute, and right now they're going to play Sheffield United in the final at Wembley, which me personally, I wanted Coventry to come because I've got a brother who lives in Coventry who has been my plug, linking me to one or two players that could get me tickets to watch Coventry in the Premier League, especially when they play against my beloved Liverpool. But it didn't go that way. It's up to Sunderland and then Sheffield United. For this case, Sunderland, I'm going to be against you here. So this final, I'm rooting for Sheffield United to come back to the Premier League. Yeah. And today there were some games that happened. Barcelona were waiting on the wings to win the La Liga today, or tonight I should put it. But it didn't go that way, so they have to do it by themselves tomorrow against their rivals, Espanyol. And Barcelona, in their history, has won the La Liga at their rivals' grounds on 3 occasions. And I think this is going to be the fourth time that they'll be doing that. And sometimes we even tend to forget that Espanyol are rivals to Barcelona. They are in the same city. It's more like in the La Liga, the Espanyol La Liga is always like Madrid and Atletico, that we always kind of see the rivalry between them, because Espanyol has not been competitive against Barcelona more than 2 decades now. So it's one of the derby that we don't usually remember. But yeah, Barcelona will be looking to do their job against Espanyol, winning themselves against them, which will be massive enjoyment for them. Yeah. So we'll wait for that fixtures tomorrow and see how it goes. And today, I don't know how to put it, but last weekend, Ajax was closer to win the Eredivisie, but they lost at home 3-1. Go into the final day, which was today, and they were leading at a point 2-1, which they were winning the league, and they bottled it in the final minute. They bottled it. They drew the game 2 each, and PSV and Oven came back to win the league. This is how football is about, and it brings so much drama. Sometimes it feels like it's scripted. It's been penned out to go this way, to go that way, but it's not always like that. The drama in it, the emotions in it, it drives us crazy. And personally, sometimes it gives some orgasms that you will never experience, even if you're having sex, I should put it. Yeah, so football is one of the best orgasms you can ever get on this planet. And yeah, so they lost it, they bottled it. And this Ajax team, I remember years ago I cursed them personally. Just a jokey way, yeah, because I put them on my slip and then they messed it up. So I said to my colleagues on one of our WhatsApp pages that they will never do well, and it's been following them for ages. And the funny thing is, this season I've not even paid attention to them. I've not paid attention to their league. I've not seen where they lie. Personally, for Ajax, I don't know where they were until last week. I got to find out that they were leading the league 4 points, and I was like, "Yo, Ajax is back." They are leading the table 4 points. I didn't know. See the omen of it. The moment I spoke about them, I pay attention to them. They messed up again. And today, God saved me for not putting them inside my bet. Anyway, my bet didn't even go to plan because I'll talk about AC Milan too. So AC Milan spoiled that bet. And to be honest, so Ajax, they've lost it. But anyway, they've secured a Champions League spot for next season. And I feel sorry for my old captain, Jordan Henderson. I think he was close to be one of the English captains to win the Eredivisie, but it didn't go to plan. Yeah, that's how football is about. Real Madrid also played today, and Mbappe scored. So, sorry, he's inching closer to win the Golden European Boot of most goals in the season, which personally is good for him. But when it comes to team-wise, it's not helped him because he's not won anything with the team, a major trophy in the season yet. Yeah, so that's it. So AC Milan also played against Bologna. They recently beat them 3-1 at home, and today it was Coppa Italia final, so we were all expecting AC Milan to do the job again, but it didn't go as planned. And AC Milan has become the first team to play this final 14 times, and they've lost 9 times of it. They've lost 9 times of playing 14 times in that final. So it's becoming a customary specialist in losing these kind of finals. Even if they are playing against themselves, they will still lose it. Yeah. So congratulations to Bologna, one of Scottish finest midfielder who plays there. He captains them. He was injured majority of the season, but he's back in fold, and he was there tonight to lift up the trophy. So credit to them. And on some transfer news, the Noistin from Bournemouth, the Spanish guy who was born in Amsterdam, who could play for Netherlands and then Spain. He's had a decent season with Bournemouth. I mean, a lot of teams were after him, but finally, Real Madrid has agreed a deal with Bournemouth for £50 million. So he'll be moving to Real Madrid in the summer. This summer, he will be moving to join them. And Madrid, they are building a team for next season. So they've already got Trent, and now they've got this guy. So it's more like their age range is they are buying young players or they are taking free young players. Yeah, so that's what we have for you. We'll be back in a minute.